I always like showcasing comments on this channel because it's a reflection of the world we live in. And it's a reflection of Christianity, and it's a reflection of people that are not Christian. And it's just, right? We know YouTube's comments, there's some amazing comments that are really, really positive. And, for me, I really appreciate it very, very much. And then there's a lot of comments that aren't so appreciated. But Elijah here says, sorry to hear, but your grandfather passed, Josh. I guess I've been away longer than I thought. Appreciate you sharing your personal life. Never easy to lose loved ones. That's for sure. He goes on to say, the Holy Spirit got me sober last month and I started talking to my father for the first time in 8 years. That's amazing, brother. Forgiveness feels so good. He can do amazing things if and when you bring him into your life. I know. This is what I want for people. Even the knuckleheads that come on here and like the atheists and all that kind of stuff. They're not realizing like how real God is, and it's very upsetting. P.S. The alphabet mafia makes me sick to my stomach. I agree. If you ever see them try to convert a child to their blasphemy, smack them straight. Effeminate Troy got under my skin. No child should ever be sexualized, period. God bless, bud. That is a wonderful comment that I totally agree with. And I say to him, your comment means so much to me. Thank you, bro. And then he says, of course, bud, you were a big part of my awakening. I deeply appreciate that you have stood strong and remained in the faith, continuing to try to open others' eyes to the deception all around us. There's nothing easy about this life, but without Jesus, it's impossible. Honor to know you, brother. Well, that is a very good comment. Thank you, Elijah. I really appreciate that. And, you know, so I'll quickly contrast it with, more comments here. Some people don't get the flat earth and they question it. I get it. Expose the Beatles again. I'll get to it. And got a correction. The first Apple computer cost 666.66 cents. I know that. I'm aware of that. That's what it says on the little banner that I show sometimes, or the picture, whatever you want to call it. But still, it is 666, and there's a bite out of an apple. So just there, it is that. Why are you deleting my comments? And I'm like, I didn't. YouTube deletes a lot of comments. Here's a comment I want to show you. Just listen to the tone of this person's voice. So this is on my video, atheist, cough, cough, Hugh Laurie, right? And he's doing the 666 on his hand. Why? Because all these famous people are satanic Freemasons. They're not atheists, cough, cough. This person claims to be an atheist, I'm sure, but what does he say? Sorry, little guy. Yes, I'm a little guy because you disagree with me. So right away, he's being kind of sarcastic and rude. Sorry, little guy, but saying that heaven is real is your opinion. You have no facts or evidence to back up what you say in your little book. That claim has facts. I've studied it for more than 35 years, and it's a load of crap. Pardon my French. And arguments you make about atheists, you've never actually met a real atheist a day in your life. You're an idiot. And then I say, his name is In the Dark 334, and I say, your name is apt. You're in the dark. Ugh, sad. I like to get sarcastic back at people sorry, little guy, but saying that heaven is real is your opinion. You have no facts. Look around you. Look around you in the dark. You're in the dark. You need the light of Christ to see what's going on. You're brainwashed by the world and man and woman, and you are deceived by the small g god, Satan. That is a fact that's going on that this person doesn't realize. Or they're just faking it and they're really sold out and they know what's going on and they're just causing grief. Sorry, little guy, but what a dork. What an absolute dork. Oh, and then Annie says, I said in my last video, why do I do this channel? And Annie says, you do it to garner attention. Yes, that's what I want. I want attention. Focused on me. I want attention. No, I'm showing what the world is. I'm not featured on my channel. I put on screen what I'm talking about. Many, 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 many people get it. Like our brother here, Elijah, right? This guy gets it. Annie does not get it. and she's subscribed to me. You can see this little red thing there. That's fine. Annie, why do I do this to get attention? What's the point of that? Like, what am I gaining from this? Right? Having fellowship with brothers and sisters that I love very much, exposing the darkness that we're called as Christians to do, tell people the gospel, which I do very, very often on this channel. What's the attention doing for me? Keeping in mind that I don't want to sell my soul for rock and roll. I don't want the spotlight. I don't want the spotlight on me. I want it on Jesus. And in another sense, I want it on the biblical world to expose it. So to say that I do it to garner attention is a false claim. And God doesn't want us to do false claims. Burt Reynolds, who is famous for having a mustache, he's in the movie Deliverance. Here's a poster for Deliverance, and it's got the big eye of Horus, the one-eye symbolism. Driving the Skull Bandit Chevrolet, Burt Reynolds was Smokey and the Bandit, right? So driving the Skull Bandit Chevrolet for car owners, Hal Needleham and Burt Reynolds. Harry Grant had a good year at Daytona International Speedway, blah, 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 blah. So Burt Reynolds is sponsoring an owner of this car, etc. What number is it? It just so happens to be the number 33. There's 33 degrees in Freemasonry. Burt Reynolds, the actor, is hiding his hand in his coat, the way a Freemason would do. He's a lot younger here, and he's hiding his hand in his coat, the way a Freemason would do. He's hiding his hand in his coat, the way a Freemason would do. And he's wearing a space shuttle patch because outer space is totally real, right? There's not a firmament dome above us and waters above and heavens above or anything. That would be crazy. You know, it says it in the Bible and everything, but who cares about that book? It's just a book, right? It's not like the living truth that we're living in right now. Brothers and sisters, everyone else, I like to have fun with this channel. It doesn't get me down. I appreciate it. I'm grateful that God gave me this platform and the years to do it. I'm never looking to pat myself on the back like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm looking to fellowship with other Christians. And when we can come together in truth, it's a wonderful thing. I appreciate the positive comments I get. And I appreciate the other comments I get too, because it gives a different aspect of things. But I don't appreciate people that are just smug and, you're an idiot. I've been researching the Bible for 35 years. I'm an atheist and I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm still this and that and the other. Okay then, guy. Brothers and sisters, everyone else, God bless you.